Once that hack completes, I'll be able to show you guys the options that you'll have when you hack a minor faction. But the important thing to remember here is that previous to this, your methods of interaction for minor factions where you could scan things for them, you could use the technology to parlay with them or to get a quest from them, or to otherwise bribe your way through this. Essentially, you had to have technologies to do any of these except for attacking them, and now you don't. Now we have this other thing, we have this hacking thing that allows you to influence them without necessarily picking up off-world agribusiness. That's a cool thing. Let's get good. Welcome back. I am the Gamer Under Development, and this is episode 2 of our beta playthrough of Endless Space 2 Penumbra, where we are exploring the Umbral Choir and learning a lot about the new hacking system. The last episode was a little bit slow. It was real dense in information because there's a lot of new stuff for us to get familiar with. But in this one, I think we'll get a little bit more time to just sort of live with it and explore things as we go. All right, so we have met our new minor factions. We're gonna go ahead and do some searching of their planets just to make them buddy-buddy with us. We can assimilate minor factions, and when we do so, I believe we do get sanctuaries in their former systems. But I can't remember entirely, so we'll definitely be assimilating some minor factions as part of our experience. The way we're going to assimilate them, though, will probably differ because we have new ways to interact with minor factions within the Penumbra DLC. So we are going to go check out our hacks. Currently working on a hack for Tylus right here. In the meantime, though, I am going to have Statorus issue a hack out to Bushir. Now, Bushir contains the minor faction of the Calgaros. Their happiness bonus is actually something we would not mind having at all. The religious output is something we could probably do without, though. So hopefully that is not something that we end up getting stuck with. Okay, so we've done all our things. We're gonna go ahead and end the turn. Once that hack completes, I'll be able to show you guys the options that you'll have when you hack a minor faction. But the important thing to remember here is that previous to this, your methods of interaction for minor factions where you could scan things for them, you could use the technology to parlay with them or to get a quest from them, or to otherwise bribe your way through this. Essentially, you had to have technologies to do any of these except for attacking them, and now you don't. Now we have this other thing, we have this hacking thing that allows you to influence them without necessarily picking up off-world agribusiness. That's a cool thing. That is a very, very interesting way to expand on the way the game is played. Now keep in mind that that also applies to the pirates that will spawn, and pirate diplomacy was a new feature that was added in during the Vultures DLC, so this is an improvement upon that. All right, let's go ahead and look here. Give me what's on the ash. On this ash planet, we have meteor strikes anomaly, which isn't great, but we did get a earn influence based on destroyed ships. Wow, that's useful. That might actually be useful enough for us to consider using it if we run across some pirates that we want to farm. Farming pirates with the Umbral Choir is actually really convenient because you have stealth ships and you can shoot them and remain cloaked. That is something that may have changed, though, since the last time I had an opportunity to sit down with the beta, so we'll see if that still holds true. Once again, everything you see here is beta content. It could change before it's released, so do not count on any of this stuff being exactly as you see it now when it comes out for full release. Alright, let's go ahead and move our hero back here. He is ready to govern now. He's locked for 2 turns still, though. That's okay. We are not in a place where we want to colonize anything new yet. We are not in a place where we want to do these improvements. Oh, this is an interesting thing, guys. Instead of exploitations on our home system, what we get is these improvements right here, and they're considered terraforming improvements. What they do is they change the number of rings. So we go solo to duo ring, which will increase our production on that planet by 1, our science on that planet by 1, and our influence gain on that planet by 1, as well as increasing our maximum population by 1. So once we start to fill out our planets, we will start to increase the number of rings, and they go up to quite a few, and we'll hopefully get to see all of those. The honeycomb scope is actually a good improvement for us, but it goes to the back of the queue because it's not vital, which we just got from doing that scan. Excellent. Okay, who is left to do your things? You are in a position to, yeah, we're gonna keep exploring. We're gonna go down that way. Like I said, our main goal here is to explore as much as possible. We want to find all the most choice systems and get ourselves rooted there before the enemy even knows we exist. Alright, we have 2 turns before we can put him back on this system, so he's basically just sitting here not doing a whole lot. We could send him over here. We'll just send him home. He's gonna arrive in time to become a governor, which is perfect. And we are already gaining some influence with these miners, but we will be gaining more once we've begun to hack them. Actually, as it turns out, we're not gaining anything with the Calgaris at all, so I'm gonna send a ship up there to scan their anomalies to help us get some influence with them. Is that a enemy faction? It is. We have just encountered our first enemy faction, but I don't know who it is. Ah, it's the Cravers. We have discovered the Cravers, y'all. But they have not discovered us. This is the advantage of stealth. Early aggression factions like the Cravers, not so much of a problem for us, really. Mainly because they don't really know where we're at. If we had a close enough thing, I would totally aim for hacking that, because I believe you can hack their outposts and do really crappy things to them. Transvine, so we did get a couple Transvine and found some there. That's not going to help us, though. It's going to help them. We did find Husk, their home planet, though. So as you can see, this early on in the game, we already have sort of better knowledge and vision than the other factions ever will. Like, they're not going to know all this stuff this early. 1 ship remains with no action done, which is this guy. We're just going to have him sleep for a turn. Actually, do this. Fire all of the things. Find me an off-the-grid system, please. That's your new job. You got this, bud. Let's make him governor next turn. And we should also be finishing up our production improvement very soon, which will mean that everything will start to roll off the line a lot faster. And hopefully we have done enough exploration to warrant us switching completely into science at the next election. That would be greatly to our benefit. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot a probe down that alley and then go this way. Once again, we don't need to mess with them. Just because we found them doesn't mean anything. Like, realistically, what it means is we want to hack our way to this place so that when they expand out to Farver, we're there. Like, we want to be there before they're there. That's our goal. Looking at our economy scan, we do not have any hacks available. I am going to go take a look at our science again real quick. What we want to do is get things like prevent the creation of backdoors on hacking operations passing through this node. That's actually useful, but we're not going to go for that. What I was looking for is, I think right here. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. +1 maximum hacking operations and +10% hacking speed. So as we work our way up this science tree, we're going to be looking for these increased hacking operations ones because those are the most important for us. I'm not entirely sure why this is even specifically a tech for the Umbral Shadows. More than likely something was changed about that technology to balance it for them, if I had to guess. We'll go ahead and make him a governor now. And because we do have both strategic resources here, we will add our interplanetary transport network and make it the top of our queue. Now, I would like to go look at our other sanctuary and see if we have population here yet. We do. It appears that we have 1, but we cannot see them, which is strange, because normally you can see your population on that planet, Normally you can see, there we go. There it is. I'm just being a spaz. I thought you see them up here, but it's actually down here. So you can see we have this Umbral Choir population here. If they start to put pop on the planet, you'll see them up here, and then we can actually generate sleepers from that, I think. But we'll know more about that as it comes. We'll also want to get that other part of Staterus very soon as well, but I think what we're going to do is try to jump from Staterus maybe out to Farver. The best way to do that, though, would be to create a backdoor here on Amosa, so maybe we will work on that. We're already hacking Tylus, though. So, I mean, we could get a hack on Tylus, use Tylus as a staging system to hack Bushir and to hack Amosa, which is, I think, what we're gonna do. I love that we spend more time in this economy view, and I love that it's essentially become like this digital warfare view for us. To me, it feels a lot more cerebral than just like trying to rush everybody down with combat. Hey, there we go. Okay, so we got Tychus now. We've discovered a new minor faction. Go ahead and make friends with them. If we were so inclined, we could make friends with these minor factions using the praise options and stuff like that. Sorry guys, and if we did, one of the best parts about that is you can essentially assimilate them and it gives you a new hack point. And this one right here would essentially give us a way to produce ships and hack the Craver's home system, like that close. That sort of convert people for force projection is a very powerful mechanic for the Umbral Choir. It allows us to basically be anywhere in the galaxy we want to be, and that in and of itself is incredibly powerful. So this gives plus 30% hacking speed. I'm not entirely sure how that works, but I believe that if we put it like on one of these nodes, then everything going to that node will be 30% faster. I cannot say for sure, but we should be able to test it, I presume. I'm curious whether the speed boost occurs when you move through the system that has that offensive program running, or if the speed boost occurs when you are arriving at that system. That's what I'm wondering. Okay, so we've got Dark Glitter here. We got 5 Dark Glitter as loot for that. Some Deciduous Trees as loot. And of course, some Super Spuds. We have a lot of Super Spuds in our area. I'm not complaining. It's an excellent resource for us to have. But we do have quite a few of them. All right. I guess we'll learn when we get Tychus how the plus 30% hacking speed thing works. Or I mean, we already got Tylus, duh. Why am I saying Tychus? Okay, so I'm gonna come from Tylus and go here, and it's saying that this hack will take me... Oh, we already have a hack going to Bushir. Okay, so that was not what I'm gonna do. Instead, I'll go over here. It says this hack will take 6 turns. Estimated time in order for the hack to successfully complete is 6 turns right now. What if we go ahead and try putting this accelerator program here? We can't. No hacking operation passes through this node. Oh, okay, so we have to hack it first. So this was 6 turns. Let's go ahead and see how many turns we can get it down to. Previously 6 turns. If we go ahead and use the accelerator on there, then it's still 6 turns. Ooh, the enemies have software that's increasing the cost to run this. So currently it's saying 6 turns. What we're gonna do is end our turn and see if that goes down. Well, down by more than 1. You can go ahead and sleep here because I would love for you to do some more scanning for them just to make them like us even more and maybe acquire them a little bit faster. We have generated a second Umbral Choir pop, which probably went over here to Staterus. Yes, it did. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go to our... Well, first let's check that hack, because that was a test we were doing. Now the hack says 5 turns, so I'm not seeing how the 30% speed increase actually benefits us. I mean, it doesn't seem to be doing anything at all. And I'm wondering if I need to use that on... No, I can't use it on Tylus. It has to be placed on an enemy star system. Uh-oh. So that's a good thing for us to notice. So, Staderus and Bushir, 2 turns ago, we triggered a tracing operation. So they did detect us, but we're gonna be done there in 1 turn, so I think we'll get out just under the gun. What gets me is I don't think that this offensive program is actually doing anything for us right now, which may just be a bug in the beta. That's entirely possible, so we're not gonna worry about it too much or make too many assumptions. However, the other thing to consider is that this may not actually apply to that. Let's go ahead and cancel that. It may not apply to that, it may apply to going through that. So in theory, like, if we hack here... Oh, wait a minute. Can we do this? No. You can only target colonized systems. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a backdoor here, and when we do, I'm gonna try putting an accelerator on that and then running a hack through it to Gemini or Zane, and we'll see if it increases the speed for that, because that may be how that works. And that would make sense as well, so I'm fine with that. Let's go ahead and launch a probe up that way. Objective achieved, excellent. So yeah, there we go, reach 84 maximum bandwidth. We are at 69 out of 84, so we are gonna have to work at it a little bit, it seems. But we did find our first pirates, which is excellent. Ooh, and Ursa, which is really nice as a system. It's got 5 planets, one of them's a lava, one of them's an ash. Wait, did that say platform of yes? I think it said platform of yes. Yes! It's the platform of yes! Okay, so this is actually a good system because it's 5 planets and there's some decent planets in there. We would like to get here, but we probably won't make it in time. Unless, yeah, no, we're not gonna make it there in time. Not in time to get it. All right, let's continue exploring with that guy. If we did get the tech down here, we could start talking to those people and using them to force project. But we're gonna skip over that for this playthrough because we really want to try to get that science victory. It's still, I honestly don't know how I feel about the science victory overall. Because, like, I've played a game with these guys where I had tons of fleets just floating in space generating science, and we still couldn't generate science fast enough for me to really warrant going after that victory. That's definitely something, though, that could be tuned, I think. I mean, obviously it can be tuned. You can lower or increase science costs fairly easily. And what does our hacking view look like? Yeah, we're just ending our turn here. Okay, so we have our first election. We are going to put our oomph behind the science party. Yeah, they became our established party, which is excellent. We really wanted them in the first place because Star Boogie is actually very, very useful for us. Okay, so this is our first successful hack of a minor faction. Now, what we can get here is we can create a backdoor which will allow us to do hacking operations from their node. We can improve our image with them, which will increase our influence with them over 3 turns. We can uncover secrets, which will lower the cost to praise, bribe them, or assist them. Or we can hack their economy, which will increase their yield, which would essentially increase how much we would get from being friends with them. Because of their vicinity to the Cravers, I think I'm going to create a backdoor here so that we can begin hacking against the Cravers. The Law Oracle of Science has been activated, fine. Prosperity through peace and performance has left, that's great, I don't care, I don't want that. Star Boogie we do want. Excellent, so now we have even more movement for our exploration ships, and you can start to see a little bit why we're able to get around the galaxy and really find all the things that we want. That's not actually a bad faction for us to scoop up either. Lots and lots of good factions around here for us to potentially acquire. But yeah, it looks like that doesn't go much further that way, so we'll probably send him off down this way to explore further. And I think after that, we're surely pretty much done. We do perhaps want to do this next, yeah. We're gonna put Endless Research Park, yeah, there we go, Endless Research Park and Endless World into our queue. It is a little bit early maybe to go after that. It may actually be a little bit late, depending on, nope. We're in time, we can still get it, okay. So that's the main thing, is we want to make sure we're getting it. If we look at the thing right here and find out that we're behind, we're just gonna drop it. Because we don't need dust, we really just want the Endless Research Park for that increase to science. And we're done. Oh, we have hacks left. Ah, I forgot, thank you for reminding me, game. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is, oh, look at this. They have decided to put something in IMAX. Wait, don't we have a backdoor here? Did that not go through? I thought we had a backdoor. Oh no, we have a backdoor on Bushir. I put the backdoor on the wrong system. Good job, me. Absolutely nailed it. These guys are actually probably gonna detect our hack going through Tylus pretty easily. However, now that they're there, can we do that? We can. And now it says 4 turns for that hack. Before it said, how many? 5 maybe? I guess we'll check. We can always pull it off and see if it gets longer next turn. Sorry that I'm doing a lot of this sort of poking and prodding, guys, but really I don't understand how all of this stuff works quite yet, so this is a learning experience for me and you together. The Leapers are the first to control 4 star systems in the same constellation. Good for them. Good for them. We are #1 in progress on that, which is what matters most right now. We really want to get that Endless Research Park. And how is our hacking going? Yeah. So right now, the hack to Amosa is 3 turns. If we pull this out, cannot cancel offensive programs once they're active. Oh, Okay, so I guess it's actually working now, because now we can't cancel it. So that's how it works. It has to be on a system that your hack is passing through to actually speed up the hack. And they... Oh, can you... Ah, there we go. We're 27% complete. We'll be done in 3 turns, and 1 turn ago they detected us. We should be able to get in and out before they fully detect us. Uh-oh. Maybe not so much with Bushir. No, we should make it out of Bushir too. So we're working both of our hacks right now. We should probably send a hack over here to get Staturus very soon, but it's not a massive priority for us right now. We can steal their anomalies without them detecting us, so ha! You guys don't get to discover your anomalies, we will. Thanks to that extra influence and that additional Hyperium. Okay. So you're gonna go down here now. You're gonna go over here. And we are going to end our turn. So that's about all we need. Wow, they are really, really getting all up in our stuff right here. Like, it's bugging me that they're that close this quickly. Because we still don't have anywhere to oh, uh-oh. Your hacking operation has been traced back and was forcibly canceled. You will suffer penalties on your system. Show location. So this system, I believe, has had a hack traced back to it, which is unfortunate. So we're setting that system as a destination, so any pop increases will go there now. And we are in need of new science. So the first thing we're going to do is go here and get the increased hacking speed and hacking operations. We do need 3 from this tree to bump up to the next tree, but we could also go grab some other things we might want. Wonderful, useful things like the G-Goods Marketplace, for example, or... what else could we take from tier 2 of this? We could get the luxuries thing along with Ash Planets, or we could get the basic dust production thing. This is actually an interesting decision here for us. I honestly feel like we might be better off doing that. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with these 2. So we'll get those out of economy after we get the extra hacking thing, and then we'll come over here and we'll probably go after this one, and potentially that or this. Ooh, change the target or path of a hacking yeah, we're going for that. Okay, so that should be all of the science we need in those for right now. We may need to lean a little more into our Empire management tree soon, but for right now, that's probably fine. Autonomous materials is a much higher level research, so it's going to take a lot more turns than previous research did. That's okay though, because getting that rather quickly is going to be a huge, huge difference maker for us. That is a dust special node. Why are there no influence special nodes? I just want, that's not it either, sad times. However, what you will notice is that is a, look at that, it's not connected by anything. Sure, whoever's in Ursa can probably see it, but nobody's gonna send anything over to screw with it. Nobody's gonna try to randomly hack it, probably. So that is actually a really safe node for us to transmigrate to when we get the opportunity. That opportunity is not coming right now, though. Let's go ahead and try doing a hack from our home system to Staturus will be 3 turns. Fine. Do that because we want to get that second planet on Staturus. And then... yeah, we do. We want to get that second planet on Staturus and move a pop over there just so we can start collecting the titanium and Hyperium. That'll be it for that turn. All right. Things are starting to move along a lot more quickly now. You'll notice our resources and stuff are coming in just fine. Your hacking operation has been traced back and was forcibly canceled. Show location. Sad times. So both of our hacking operations got nailed. Let's try something crafty. Ooh, even better. Let's try something really crafty. Let's try that. No? No, we can't do that? Okay. Fine. Go there with your hack. Try to get some more influence with those guys. Yeah, it's a good plan. I mean, look at how much influence we have with them already, and all we've done is scan some anomalies and hacked them once and built a backdoor. Like, we didn't even do the hack for influence. Oh, wow, look at that. So we have discovered pretty much everything that's on our little branch of galaxy here without wormhole technology, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. And scan around a little bit. And with this guy, we'll just go ahead and do some searching of the planet and see if we can maybe get some nice rewards. Why, hello there! +2 vision range is always useful. Jadnix, and what else do we have? Transvine. Transvine and Jadnix are both great things that we would love to have more of. Yeah, I think after that we're just gonna focus on sending our guys to places where they can scan stuff to generate additional influence. So right there, and potentially up there later. We do really, really want to start getting into places like Farver though. Like, that's something we need to get hacking on now. Although I believe we can place a sleeper once they're there, and that's like, you know, whatevs. I don't know if you can place a sanctuary on a planet that's already been like claimed by somebody else though. I don't think that's possible. We will know shortly though. Yeah, one turn we finish our hack on Staterus, and then we can try a new hack. Alright, so Staterus has had a hack complete. We're gonna use it to get that tiny Terran. And then once we do that, we're also gonna come in here and, oh, it already moved a pop there, perfect. So now we should be gaining resources from there. Backtrack the path of heroes by exploring 5 atmospheric curiosities. I hate how late that quest comes in, because you're like, man, I already explored all that with this faction. What you doing? Why you take so long? Oh, that's an atmospheric, there we go. No, what was it? 5 XP on ships and propitious seasons. Propitious seasons. Alright, propitious seasons it is. Sure, let's go up here and see if we can get some scanning done on those. There could be some atmospherics right there for us to get. And potentially the ones over here could be atmospherics as well, but we don't know. That is... Okay, that's a lot of atmospherics, so we should actually get a couple atmospherics right there. We'll probably end up winning that quest at this point. And if we look at our transmigration beacon now, it is done charging, which means that the penalty goes down a lot. So if we click this to instantly migrate your home system to this node, all other existing beacons will be destroyed and you will suffer a penalty of 38 bandwidth, so 50% for 3 turns. Meh, that's not terrible. It's not the end of the world by any means. And how is this going? In 4 turns we will have our endless research park. Is that a promised? Yes, we're still in the lead, okay. That's the main thing. Like, I really don't want to end up losing that after we've put so much time and effort into it. But that's right, we do have a hack remaining, so we're gonna go ahead and go from Tylus to Amosa. And when we do that, we're gonna go ahead and use our accelerator program right here. So Tylus to Amosa is 6 turns right now. That should reduce it, but it doesn't look like it is, so that's curious. That is something I will definitely have to get some feedback from the devs on. I'm also gonna do this piggyback thing here just to see how that works. Technically, piggyback should lower the bandwidth cost of hacking programs. So 19.5, 19.5. That also doesn't necessarily seem to be working, which, once again, this is beta, so that's okay. It'll be interesting to see how useful those are once they do fully work, and I may be using them wrong too. That's entirely possible, guys. So we're back in Bashir. This time we are going to improve our image, and when we do that, I want to go to Bashir and see how much that helps us. Whoa, 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 look at how much we're gaining a turn. That's 10 per turn. Wow. Talk about a fast way to build relations. I really like that. That is a really, really optimal solution to not having to use that one particular technology. And as you can see, we got that pop thing where 2 pop came out at once, and we got them right there on our Sanctuary in Tylus, which is great. Let's go ahead and consider whether it is beneficial for us to get another one of these planets, which I'm gonna say it probably is not right now. Just wanted to make sure we weren't missing anything there. Let's go ahead and get our atmospheric scans here. So that is an atmospheric, so we will take it. Also atmospheric. also atmospheric. And yeah, we completed that quest. I figured that one was going to be ours, no problem. Explore the 3 indicated systems. Wow, this is actually within our reach for once, guys. Holy crap. Oh yes, we gonna do those things. We gonna do those things now. Oh, they're all right there. There's 2 of them right there. How perfect is that? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna send this ship down. I was sending them up here to explore anomalies with these guys, but there's really no need for that right now. We're gonna send him down here to try to find these, and we're actually gonna try to do this quest. And then you, sir, are going to... You know what? Yeah, you're gonna head over here as well. Actually, let's go see if we can pin this, zoom out, and look for our twirly mabobs for that. So there's 1, there's 2. Where's the 3rd? Because there's supposed to be 3. Oh, here's what we'll do. Boink. 1, 2, 3. Oh, they're all over there. Okay, so we're sending all of our ships over there to find the Academy. We're actually going to be able to complete that quest for once because we have really, really fast exploration ships with even faster movement due to our new law. So right now, I would say we're kind of doing pretty well. Like, we've got good FIDSI numbers in our base system. We have some good sanctuaries up and running. Lots and lots of resources coming in. We're winning the race for the endless research and endless park thing. We are doing good. Unfortunately, though, we are out of time, and that is it for this episode, but I recommend that you check back in with us tomorrow if you want to see more of the Umbral Choir and, of course, more of the Mycara, which I'll be covering in my Endless Legend Symbiosis series as well. Thank you guys for watching. I hope to see you next time. Peace!